Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, Hilltop is getting fucked in the ass when it comes to leaders. And just one season, Maggie was the leader of Hilltop, and then she left to go dance around in the woods or whatever. She's doing something with Georgie. I don't even care at this point. It's just frustrating that we don't have the character anymore. But Jesus stepped in as leader of Hilltop. And, you know, he didn't really like it. He just kind of reluctantly did it. And I think Tara did a lot of the work for him. And then Jesus died, so Tara had to step up as leader of Hilltop. And she's right now she is the current leader of Hilltop, at least temporarily. I mean, you know, until they can, like, I don't know, have votes and stuff. But I don't even think that they would vote for anyone else to be leader of Hilltop. I think if Tara survives this season and she survives the next few seasons, she will continue to be leader of Hilltop. I think that, you know, the people at Hilltop, they need a leader. You know, they want a leader. A lot of the people at Hilltop don't want to be the leader themselves. So I think they're more than happy to have Tara be the leader. And Tara has had a few moments in the last couple of episodes where she's proven that she is a decent, capable leader. And maybe the position fits her and it suits her, and maybe she will do a good job, you know, when dealing with the Whisperers and everything. In this past episode, she's with a small little group of people, and they're looking for Luke and Alden, and Tara realizes that they just need to get the hell back to the Hilltop, because if anyone that goes out into the woods can be killed, the Whisperers could be an army. She says there could be hundreds, thousands of the Whisperers. They can pretend to be walkers. They can easily kill us. We need to go back to Hilltop and come up with a plan. So basically, Tara has shown that she is a semi-decent, capable leader, and it's basically something that she can do. She can basically be the leader of Hilltop. It's not something that's out of her skill set. And it seems like she has grown and matured a little bit. I mean, keep in mind, right after Rick got taken by the helicopter, the show jumped ahead 6 years in time. And it seems like Tara changed a little bit during that 6-year jump. So, yeah, it makes sense that she's matured a little bit and she's better, you know, a better, more capable survivor that can be the leader. However, there is this very big moment from the comics that's going to be happening in episode 15, where a bunch of characters are basically killed all at once. It's where the Whisperers, they take 12 characters, and it's, you know, different people from each community, because they're all together at this fair, and the fair is happening. That people have talked about it in the show. You know, characters have talked about it, so the fair is happening. But the Whisperers, they take 12 different characters from the fair, they capture them, they decapitate them, and then they put their walker heads on sticks to mark a border, so as you don't cross this border to come to our territory, you stay in your territory. But 12 characters are dead. And in the comics, Ezekiel and Rosita are the big ones. And it could very well be Ezekiel and Rosita as the big ones. But a lot of people think that Tara could be one of the heads on spikes. And I can't help but shake off this feeling that she's not going to make it to season 10. I mean, she's lasted 6 seasons. I guess you can make the argument that her story's kind of over. I mean, I feel like in some ways her story arc, you know, her character development is complete. And in some ways it's barely started. I mean, she just became the leader of Hilltop. I mean, we barely saw Jesus as the leader and he got killed. Are we going to barely see Tara as the leader and then she get killed? I mean, that's a little harsh. I feel like, you know, now that Tara is the leader of Hilltop, all the people that hate the character are like, oh, she's useless. Well, now she's not useless because she's the fucking leader of Hilltop. She's got to make all these hard decisions. If she survives to the Whisperer War, you know, she's the one that has to manage that and you know, have and make decisions in how to lead during the war, because she'll be the leader of her own people. Now, sure, all the communities might unite after these deaths, but each community is still going to need a leader. You know, Tara would still need to be the leader of Hilltop. She would still have to make decisions during the Whisperer War. And that would be interesting for her as a character. So I think if she's kept alive, if she survives season 9, she still has more to do, because she'll still be the leader of Hilltop. And that's an interesting role for a character to be in. But like I said, I can't shake off this feeling that she's going to be one of the heads on spikes. I'm a little bit worried about her being one of the heads on spikes. I think that she's gotten to the point to where she's almost a meme. You know, she's almost famous for surviving so many seasons over and over and over again. Maybe people are starting to let their guard down, and they're starting to just roll their eyes at the idea of Tara dying, because it's Tara. You know, she never dies. She survives every season of the show. She'll be alive in season 13. She's a joke. You know, she's like a writer's pet. And then boom, her walker head is on a stick in episode 15 of season 9. It could happen. I have a bad feeling that it will happen. I'm worried about it happening. If that happens, that kind of sucks, because the Hilltop, like I said, they're just getting fucked in the ass when it comes to leaders. First Maggie, then Jesus, then Tara, and then who else? I mean, some people are speculating that since Daryl is at Hilltop right now, and it seems like he wants to stay and he wants to help people, maybe he might step up as the leader of Hilltop, but I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that Daryl's being better written by Angela Kang, and I can actually hear his dialogue. I can't say about that. I can't say I could understand his dialogue in earlier seasons. In earlier seasons, it was just like, yeah. But in this season, I can actually understand his dialogue, and he actually has good dialogue, and he actually has good scenes and good moments with other characters. You know, in season 8, he was just this angry maniac that wanted to get families and innocent kids blown up. And, you know, he kept fucking things up and getting Glenn killed and stuff like that. But in this season, he's actually been well written, and I've actually kind of liked him. But that doesn't mean I see him as someone that could be the leader. I don't think Daryl could ever be the leader of a community. That's just not in Daryl's nature. You know, Daryl can be a good second in command. You know, he can be someone that's up there, you know, up there in the ranks, because he is a decent person. He has good instincts. You know, when it comes to, you know, good people, bad people. You know, Aaron said it himself. Daryl can tell when someone's good or bad, stuff like that. But I just don't think Daryl's leader material. I just don't think that fits him. I could be wrong, but I don't think Daryl as the leader of the Hilltop would work. I mean, I guess Daryl could be the leader of the Hilltop, and if Ezekiel gets his comic death and he's one of the heads on spikes along with Tara, you know, keep in mind, Ezekiel's the leader of the kingdom right now. So if Ezekiel's one of the heads, then Carol is the leader of... Carol could become the leader of the kingdom. But, I mean, how many community leaders are they going to kill for the heads on spikes? Do they know who the leaders are? I mean, are the Whisperers planning to decapitate all the leaders of each community? I mean, I guess that would be a logical idea. But, yeah, you know, if Ezekiel and Tara are heads on spikes, and that's the leader of the kingdom and the leader of Hilltop. So I guess Daryl could become the leader of Hilltop, Carol could become the leader of the kingdom, and Michonne's leaving in season 10. She's only going to be in a handful of episodes in season 10, so she's pretty much the leader of Alexandria, right? I mean, I know they have a council and everything, but I guess maybe Aaron could step up as the leader of Alexandria. I always kind of saw Aaron as someone that had the potential to be in charge, because Aaron is pretty good at doing the right thing, but also making the hard decisions, you know, stuff like that. I mean, he doesn't really get to settle down or have a love interest because Jesus died, so, you know, Aaron needs something else to do. So maybe he becomes the leader of Alexandria. And so maybe Aaron, Daryl, and Michonne are the big leaders going into season 10. Or not Daryl, Carol, and Aaron. Yeah, Daryl, Carol, and Aaron are the big leaders going into season 10. You know, they're the ones that are commanding their soldiers to fight the Whisperers during the Whisperer War. With Tara, I hope she's not one of the heads on spikes, but I am worried that she will be. I'm concerned that she's not going to make it out of this season alive. Someone we like's gonna die. I mean, more than someone. Like, probably 3 or 4 characters that almost everyone likes are gonna die. Whether they're minor characters or main characters you like are gonna die. So, with Tara, I think that it's a possibility. I don't know if she's going to make it to season 10. I don't know if it's looking good for her. I would like for her to make it to season 10. I know there's some people that are going to throw a fucking party if she dies, but I want her to make it to season 10. But I just have a bad feeling about it. I'm not really sure. She could end up being one of the heads on spikes. And if she is, Hilltop's going to need a new leader, and maybe at that point, Daryl's the only option to be the leader of Hilltop. So maybe it's something that Daryl has to end up doing. Maybe he has to step up and take Tara's place. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now, we are at 369 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 400 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very appreciated. Hopefully, we can eventually get to that goal of 400. Anyway, with all that said, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.